am going to open up the floor out here. So I'm gonna be 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna give 2 to 3 minutes.
I won't take much of your time. I'm Dustin Zarni. I'm the Elections Commissioner, Democratic Elections Commissioner. I'm also a almost lifelong resident of the city of Syracuse. I've lived on just about every side of this city. Currently, I happen to live over by Lemoyne College, but I've lived on Oak Street. I've lived on Court Street. I've lived over in Strathmore on Hubble Ave. I've lived in Eastwood. I grew up in Eastwood. I love this city. I also love this process. And I want to thank you, the council, because a few years back in 2019, you gave up your power to do districts yourselves by putting this commission in place. You put it on the ballot. 75% of the voters voted for this commission. And then it came back to you as the council, and you unanimously approved the ordinance that created this commission. And I want to thank you for that. Because when you look at the process of this commission, as opposed to the horrible examples that we have on the statewide level, and of course, right down the road at the county legislature, this process is a gem, and it's being recognized as a gem throughout the state. We're going to quibble about where lines are going to be drawn. I submitted maps. They don't look much like what this council put forward, but that's the whole point. We had 15 citizens, diverse coalition of citizens that met for over a year and have made choices to put us forward. And it's not this council's fault, but let me remind you that this council failed to act in 2011 when we had our last bout of redistricting and did not redistrict. So these districts, while there are radical changes, it's because it's been 20 years since redistricting has been done in the city of Syracuse. And that last time, when it was done in early 2000, they were just minor changes. The population of our city is growing, thank God, because we need it. We need to get back up to 180,000. I'm right with you there, Madam Councilor, because we need it. I want the city of my youth to be back. But that's why we have redistricting every 10 years, because we will be able to see these population changes and make changes on these lines 10 years from now. And if this council so wishes to add more district councilors, it's this council's purview, not the redistricting commission. They did what you put forward for them to do with the ordinance that you passed in 2020. So again, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the work that you have done to support this council, or commission, both financially and with your incredible questions as well, because we should have this feedback. But I also want to thank the commission, this diverse group of citizens that have volunteered their time for over a year and a half. And I hope that we will finish this process and have a desirable outcome. It will never be perfect, but it is what the citizens who have come together, who have wanted to speak about these maps, have brought back to you. So I hope that you will act on that. Thank you.
Dustin, can I ask you one quick question?
You can ask me as many questions as you want, Mr. Hogan.
Legislative districts, how many people?
Huh?
How many people are in the average?
Geez, you got me off the spot. I know it's less than the 5 districts that we have in the city. I believe it's about 2,000 people less than the people. I think it was like 20. You're going to have me have PTSD from the county redistricting process, but I believe it was 28,000 people for the county legislative districts as an average. 28,030. See, I knew I would remember. 28,030, but I believe it was what, 30,000 for you. So it is. The county ledge districts are smaller, and I've been a critic of them reducing from 19 to 17, 10 years ago as well. So I understand your wishes. I also say that I don't take a position on it because it's your position as a council to decide and put it before the people of the city of Syracuse if you change the charter. So that's a decision for another day. I will say though, and Mr. Barry's here, I believe, if the council were to change this, the number of district, it would go before the citizens of Syracuse, and if so wished, if there was a desirable start date in the middle of the 10-year process, that could be done. Again, the Syracuse Redistricting Commission is a charter commission now, and that would then take up, it would probably be 15 different people, but that would take up the task of adding more districts or reshaping it, however many number that you as a council and the city of Syracuse decide to give.
And before we move on,